Hello, my name is Soko Karsten. Welcome to the Enjoy Experience. These are a series of 12 guided instructional exercises that provide you with the skills for a deeper awareness and, if practiced regularly, deeper capacity for inner joy. Each of these primary podcasts will provide one guided exercise to deepen your experience of this joy and the skills needed to access it on a regular basis. I am sharing these exercises with you because I've discovered they provide the skills and techniques I find most important in the daily deepening of my experience in the journey of life. This podcast is called Centering. In meditation, there are basically two approaches that underlie most instruction and practice. The first is an emphasis on some form of movement and flow. The second is an emphasis on maintaining a single focus, either externally and or internally. In practice, my experience is that they both need to be present at the same time to experience a complete sense of self. That is, we participate fully in movement and the point of no movement concurrently. This is because they both appear together. One does not exist without the other. Therefore, to be complete, our meditation practice and thus our life need to hold both together, moving with the flow of the activity of life while at the same time manifesting the center of the well-being of that life. Or, to say it in a simpler way, experiencing simultaneously the expansive contractive nature activity while also sitting in the central axis of that energetic activity. Confusing or clear? Let's do the guided exercise for today in order to discover our own experiential understanding of these words. That is, let's participate in the direct experience of this activity and its center, and then we will have the sensations and internal awareness to better understand and communicate what we each individually sense and discover. Today's exercise is called centering, whereas in the last exercise we focused on feeling the ebb and flow, the simultaneous expansive contractive activity of existence. With today's exercise, we will focus on discovering the center of that activity, sensing where the hub of that activity lies in our energetic experience. And with that discovery, using that pinpoint as the space we breathe into and out of with our breathing Qigong. For this exercise, we will be including a walking meditation. So please find a relatively quiet and safe location where you can walk in a circle in a comfortable fashion, wearing comfortable clothes. We will be combining our earlier practiced two forms of Qigong, what I call bird gong and source gong, with the walking meditation. If you are unable to do the walking component, then find a comfortable sitting position with your feet flat on the floor and practice from that perspective with breathing and the Qigong. We will now begin. First, let's bring our awareness down to our feet, exploring, sensing the sensations where our feet meet the earth, accepting those sensations as complete, breathing with them, inhaling and exhaling into whatever you feel with a connection with the earth, and even deeper as you move into what we call the experience of Earth. Checking your posture, drawing up from the crown of your head, shoulders back just a bit, moving back and forth a bit to find your personal center of gravity, and breathing with your whole being, all of your cells, all of your body, all of your mind, with the earth, with the space above you. All of your awareness, inhaling, exhaling together. Whether you are sitting or standing, let's begin the practice of our Qigong. With your next inhale, we'll be doing bird gong, raising your arms to the side like the wings of a bird as you inhale, until with the full inhale you reach your fingers towards the sky. And then as you exhale, the wings slowly return to the size of your body with that complete exhale. Do this a couple more times. Maintaining your awareness of the experience with the earth, we begin the source gong, bringing your arms wide as you inhale, as if you are meeting a wonderful big friend. And then as you exhale, wrapping your arms around and bringing your palms to your lower belly, just below your navel. Exhaling completely. Opening your arms again, wide as you inhale, gathering in the energy till you reach the full inhale, and then as you exhale, your arms now in a wide circle, bringing the palms into your lower belly with a complete exhale. Do one more of these. Now let's practice 3 more of the bird gong, being aware of the sensations of simultaneously energy going up and energy descending as you inhale and exhale. Also the energy expanding and contracting as you inhale and exhale. Continue doing this exercise. Now noticing this contractive, expansive activity as you move through the bird gong. When you complete 3 of these bird gong, move into doing 3 of the source gong. Palms beginning facing your belly, opening wide, feeling everything expand and contract as you inhale. Reaching that full inhale moment, and as exhale again, feeling the contraction, expansion activity as you exhale completely. Doing a couple more of these source or gathering chi exercises. Keeping your awareness grounded even as you are aware of the movement of contraction, expansion. Feeling that in your awareness in your feet as well. Let's go back to 3 more bird gong. Drawing the energy into the earth as your arms rise up. And as you descend with the exhale, also feeling the energy lifting up through your being. So simultaneously continuing, feeling the expansive and the drawing in energy with the connection with the earth. And when you finish 3 of these, moving into 3 of the source. Opening wide, as well as drawing in. And then as you exhale, expansion and contraction, connected with the earth. When you finish the 3, pause with your palms connected to your lower belly and simply breathe into that area. So this was our little warm-up exercise to remind us of grounding and simultaneously expanding and contracting throughout the breath and Qigong body movement activity. We are now going to combine this with a walking meditation. The walking meditation can be done at regular speed, comfortable walking for you, whatever that comfortable speed is. Walking in a circle or in some method where you do not have to be concerned about what's in your environment, but can simply focus on the experience of walking. So we will begin this walking meditation, and at the same time, I'm going to ask you to practice doing these sets of bird gong and source gong along with the walking. And here's where we will start this important discernment exercise. While you are walking, while you are breathing with your full body into the bird gong and the source gong. I want you to have this internal question of where is the center of all of this activity? Where do I feel is the central hub with my walking that also resonates with the center, the movement of the Qigong? So as you begin this activity, start getting comfortable simply with the breathing movement and complete ascending and descending, that is, awareness from the feet to the top of your head with this activity. And within that movement, now see where you sense the center, the hub of all that movement is. So let's begin this walking meditation at this time. Again, for this purpose, find whatever is a comfortable pace for you, whatever you feel like doing, that is, keeps your focus, ability for doing the breathing simultaneously. Really stretching open with the inhale as you're walking, feeling that pause as you stretch your arms out in the Qigong, and that sense of a central contracting energy when you're also expanding outward. And then as you're exhaling, feeling this contractive energy as you exhale completely till you feel the center point of that complete exhalation that's concentrated, while at the same time feeling how that energy expanded outward. With each step of walking, you're sensing the central point that is where this stepping originates from. You will notice that concurrently, as one foot rises, the other falls, so you are naturally doing a simultaneous expansive, contractive, rising, falling activity with walking. Breathing with your whole being from the ground to the space above your head. Completely feeling the expanse and the contraction and the walking, and locating where do I feel the center of this. And whatever you experience with these words is complete at this moment. There is no need to make anything up. Simply be aware of the sensations that appear with these instructions and accept them, breathe with them, and keep moving and walking and noticing what appears for you. Where is the origin, the center? As you inhale and as you exhale, where do you find the point that seems to be the quiet point, the still point in all of this activity. Whatever appears is fine. Be patient. This can sometimes take a long time, sometimes take a short time. In my case, it took years. So simply continue to sink into walking, breathing, moving, letting that whole experience be all that is important now, letting your awareness of that accept it and breathe with it. So wherever you are in your Qigong sets, we're doing 3 of the bird gong followed by 3 of the source gong. The next time you reach the end of the source gong, bring your palms to your lower belly, and we will stop and simply rest with this experience, breathing into your palms and belly for a moment. So whenever you reach that end of the set, let's reach the end of this exercise. So now, maintaining this awareness with the ground, with the awareness of the sensations where your palms and their belly connect. Full body breathing, standing or sitting there quietly. And seeing if you can still recognize some energetic center as you feel the full breathing, expansive, contractive activity, connecting with the earth and with your low belly. Where do you find something that seems the most central, quiet, yet still moving with the breath, but in the place of being the hub, the center of it all? If you are able with this to discern some kind of center, then begin to be aware of your breath, inhaling into that center point and exhaling from that center point. So it becomes the pivot or the pinpoint that the breath is drawn into and is sent out from. So this center being more of the contractive point of the getting infinitely small part of this activity, particularly as you exhale completely. Notice the center of that concentrated exhalation. And then as you inhale, use that center point as the place you draw into as you inhale and expand outwards. Now seeing if you can keep your awareness on the center point throughout the breath cycle, so that as you expand and contract, inhale and exhale, with all of this movement, you're maintaining the awareness of how the sensations you feel in the center point. With each part of the breath, how do you experience it in this center point? The full inhalation, the full exhalation, and the movements in between. Bring your palms up in front of your heart, palms connecting with each other, feeling the sensations, the connective energy of palm to palm melding, the melding of feet and earth, breathing with these sensations and accepting them as complete for this moment. This is the end of our centering instruction for today. I want to again say that it can take a while to discover this center point. One of the challenges of doing this podcast is having no feedback in terms of how you are doing with it. But I know from experience that this is an individual practice, and each of us discovers it in our own way and in our own time. What I can say is if you practice this movement, practice when you're walking, when you're riding a bicycle, practice the question of where is my central hub, my center point, even getting it down to a pinpoint. Continuing this activity and practice over time, getting more comfortable with connecting with the earth and with this movement, you will more and more become aware of the sensations of what the center feels like. And then with that awareness, maintaining that awareness through the breath cycle, you will naturally cultivate this activity simply with the awareness and with the breath. So be patient with yourself, and most of the exercises from now on will spiral back around to this aspect of simultaneous breathing and the hub, the center point. So there will be plenty of opportunity with the other exercises to explore your personal place with this along with being grounded, so that you have both this connection with the deeper self of earth, your earth self, that deep feeling you feel with your feet or any other part of your body that connects with the earth. And then now you will begin to find your individual energetic center that is part of this experience as well. My best to you all. Take care and goodbye.